One popular image that does the rounds when we talk about failure is that of a juggler juggling plates confidently on a stage. And what the audience can't see is the whole lot of broken plates behind the juggler, broken in the process of perfecting the art of juggling. While we have events like Fail Fest, it seems that it's not common for leaders to acknowledge their mistakes, big or small, and especially in public. What they may not realize, however, is as a leader now, sharing your mistakes, which seems silly or big at that moment, normalizes it for everyone. Deepali Naair is the Group Chief Marketing Officer at CK Birla Group, and she shared about this incident in a conversation with Ambi Parmeshwaran. She talks about her transition coming from Sri Ganganagar, a place in Rajasthan, India, a place which Ambi remembers from his sales days as a 20 shops, one street kind of a place, and then moving to Bombay in India to study at Sydenham College. She got a summer internship at Taj Hotels, which was a prestigious assignment. And what she needed to do during her summer internship was to send faxes to set up appointments with 30 resellers of Taj properties. I'm pausing here now, hoping that everyone listening would have heard of faxes and know how they work. Else, this is a good time for you to Google it. Now, back to the incident. So, Deepali goes on about her job, sends the faxes. 4 days go by and nobody has responded back. She then asks her guide, listen, nobody is responding back. I've sent 30 faxes. I don't even know how to set up appointments. Nobody's calling me back. So she's in that kind of a moment of panic, first job, I don't know what to do kind of thing. Her guide just looks at her and he says, are you sure you've sent the faxes? So Deepali gets back to her desk and she says, okay, let me try calling one or two of them to check if they've received it. And she makes a few calls and realizes that nobody has even received the fax. And finally, the penny drops for Deepali and she figures out that she's been sending the faxes the other way around, reverse, or ulta as it's called in Hindi. Now, imagine if you are a small town person who's moved to a big city and you're thinking, oh, everybody around me is smart, and you're like, stewing around it. Imagine what listening to this incident would do to the confidence of such a person. I also correlate this to something that I heard Dr. Daniel Tan, who's the CEO of healthcare company Parkway Laboratories, at the height of the pandemic in like March 2020, he did something unexpected. He shared an email about suffering burnout, and he shared this email with his employees. And he says, in the olden days, the bosses were expected to be this warrior leader, fearless, brave, would charge through anything. But that was old perception. Times have changed, and that's where we have to start to change as well. Being willing to demonstrate vulnerability and thereby making it okay for others below you to do it is amazing. It humanizes yourself, and you humanize by using a combination of self-depreciating stories that show that you're not some infallible super person. And we need to see more of this. If you're following me, you know that I share anecdotes and examples to help leaders lead better. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. So do share in the comments. I also want to put in a special thank you, not just for listening, but also for your support. A special thanks to all who engage with the content and share your thoughts, forward articles, and help widen the conversation. Thank you so much.